OKC has a clear A plus again in the draft. I mean, this is just absolutely insane that everyone is just letting them run the league. Like OKC drafting a Daymar and Bennett starts addresses two things that they really need. OKC last year got beat by the Spurs in seven, and a lot of that was because they couldn't contain Wemby a lot. Chet Holmgren, he did what he could, but that man scored like what 2 points in an elimination game. Isaiah Hartenstein did what he could, but he's just not tall enough. But they got the largest guy in the draft in a Mara, and that's where a lot of this A plus comes from. Getting some dude who's 7'3", who was like a future iHeart replacement. Imagine a starting lineup with Chet and a Daymara in the back and then in the front court. That's absolutely insane. A 7'1" and a 7'3" guy. I mean, and he also has great passing feel. He really does play a lot like similar to Isaiah Hardenstein. He can pass. He has a lot of like solid post moves around the rim. He's an elite rebounder just due to his size. He could work on building up his like physicality a little bit more so he doesn't get pushed around as easily. But I do think that's something that's obtainable. And they just recently signed Isaiah Hartenstein to an extension. So I do think that like they'll have a Daymara like up until Isaiah Hartenstein is out of the rotation for the Thunder, like either traded or signed somewhere else. And a Daymar will be able to pick it up and like hopefully by then he's a little bit more polished. And I think he can compete and just be another big body they could throw at Wemby, which is their main concern. Because I think OKC is pretty confident with their current roster. They can compete with literally everyone in the league, but the one team that can really give them the most trouble is the Spurs. And then getting Bennett starts, the probably best 3-point shooter in the draft. He's a senior coming out of Iowa, I believe. I watched it a little bit, but I do get Iowa and like Illinois and all that confused. So I think that this is the clear Isaiah Joe replacement. He's the best 3-point shooter in the draft. He can play really well and pick and roll, and I think they're going to use him really well coming off the bench as a player who can just light it up for them, and that's something they really needed. Like I think he could be a better version of Isaiah Joe. So overall, I think we're looking at two players that could be better versions of their replacements. Like Ademar could be a better Isaiah Hartenstein, Benesters could be a better Isaiah Joe, and I think that's just perfect for them to bring that in as a clear A plus, and it's going to be very dangerous for the league. And I do think looking at OKC like draft is like, dang, they really never mess up, and just another A plus.